Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing really well. I have recently had quite a few requests for some occasion wear content. Wedding season is upon us, along with lots of other spring summer occasions. And so I thought, where better to start than Zara? I know a lot of you love Zara and they have got some gorgeous dresses at the moment. And so I've picked out, I think, around 12 really beautiful dresses that I think would be perfect for an array of occasions, not just weddings or the races, but also some more casual dresses that would be perfect for summer holidays or garden parties, barbecues. So hopefully there should be something to suit most occasions. As usual, everything featured will be linked below in the description box, and I'm going to be filming kind of first impressions of each piece. I haven't tried any of them on yet. I've just steamed them, so I will just try them on and give you my honest opinion on the fit, the quality, and what I think of each piece. Like I said, everything featured, linked below in the description box. Any questions, leave a comment and I will get back to you. But let's get going with the first dress. Okay, so this is dress number 1, and I just loved the print of this when I spotted it on the Zara website. I thought the print was beautiful and I do love it, but it is very, very booby. And for me personally, I just feel like it's just a little bit too low. I feel a little bit too exposed. Not only is it booby here, but you can kind of see a little bit of under boob peeking through at the side as well. So I feel a little bit kind of, I want it to be slightly more covered up here, especially for a wedding or that type of occasion wear. But I do think it is a really beautiful dress. Maybe on holiday of an evening, dressed down with some flat sandals, it could work really well. I think the print is beautiful. It feels really lovely. It like flows and drapes really nicely. It's got like a little slit up one side, and then it kind of just frills out slightly at the bottom. It's a little bit longer at the back, and these straps are adjustable as well, so you can kind of pull them in at the back, so you can kind of pull this bit in and then in at the back as well. I'm wearing it in a size small, and I would say it's pretty true to size. If anything, I'd say it runs slightly small because it is quite tight here, but then saying that, I could probably loosen these straps. And it was $49.99, which I think for Zara is a little bit on the pricier side, but I do think it is a very, very pretty dress. Okay, this is dress number 2, and I feel like this is a bit more of a sophisticated vibe. Like the cut of it feels a little bit more formal, slightly more kind of ladylike. The fabric is beautiful. It feels similar to like a Karen Millen dress. I think the quality of it and the cut of it feels that kind of a little bit more like the vibe of the Karen Millen dresses. Really beautiful quality. It was $89.99, so a higher price point for Zara. I think you can tell from the quality. It feels really nice. It fits perfectly. I'm wearing it in a size extra small and it fits me so well. Like it cinches in really nicely on the waist. I love the way the skirt just kind of like puffs out a little bit, and it is lined underneath as well. And then it's got this beautiful white and navy fabric, like the cutout detail over the top. Love these big like the big circle detail at the bottom as well. And lengthwise on me, I am 5'6", and I feel like it just finishes at the perfect place. I've just teamed it with these little kind of off-white kitten heels. I think it works with these, but I think even with navy accessories, white accessories, nude, maybe, I feel like you could maybe even get away with black as well, because it is such a dark navy. And I think you could also switch up the belt if you wanted to make it a little bit more chilled for the daytime. You could pop it with a raffia belt and then some sandals and dress it down a little bit. I think this would be perfect for Goodwood. I even think that this would be great for a wedding. I know some people don't like any white on a wedding guest dress, but I think if someone wore this to my wedding, I think it would be like perfect. I would not be offended if someone turned up in this. I don't think that this is too white for a wedding, but let me know if you think it is. I'd be interested to know your thoughts. The only thing I would say about this one is that it does sit quite high up here, so it's got buttons up to here, and then it sits in quite high around the neckline, which I think again gives it that slightly more formal kind of sophisticated feel. But I would quite like it, I think, if it was a little bit more open. But apart from that, really, really beautiful dress. I just think this, yeah, beautiful. I love everything about this next dress. To me, this just feels like the perfect everyday throw on summer dress. Like the fabric of this is just wonderful. It's soft, it's floaty, it just feels so comfortable. It's like a cheesecloth fabric. I did check, it is 100% cotton, but it just feels so soft and comfortable and floaty, and it's not see-through either because it is double lined. So it's got this layer over the top and then a really soft kind of like lining underneath as well. Again, 100% cotton, super breathable, but I just love that kind of like, it's got quite like a natural, chilled, relaxed look to it. I just styled it with tan sandals and my basket bag because that is how I would wear this in spring, summer. Well, I say spring, summer, maybe with like a blazer or a denim jacket over the top in spring, but in summer, this with a basket bag and tan sandals is just a bit of me. I love it. I've just checked, it was $45.99, which I think, again, slightly pricier for Zara, but I think it's definitely worth that. I feel like the quality feels lovely. I like the fact that it's got this like kind of gathered material here, so personally I could wear this without a bra, and it feels like it's got a little bit of support. I am wearing it in a size small, it fits me perfectly, but obviously I wouldn't wear this as occasion wear. Like I said, this is a much more kind of chilled, everyday, floaty summer dress, barbecues, garden parties, just day at the park, beach, holiday, you name it, I would throw this dress on. So yeah, absolute, yeah, love this one. Next up is another beautiful floral dress. I think the colour of this is stunning, that gorgeous like pale green, especially against the pink of the flowers. I feel like that combination is just beautiful. It is a linen blend. I think it's 55% linen and 45% viscose, so it's got that lightweight summery linen feel to it. The only thing with it being a linen blend is that I feel like it could crease easily. Obviously linen does crease quite easily, but then saying that, it does have this like pleated effect here, which I feel like would help to disguise any creases from sitting down. And I also like the fact this kind of like hides your tummy a little bit as well, where it's got that, it's quite a flattering detail, having that pleated detail on the tummy area. Fits really lovely. I'm wearing it in a size small and it fits me really well. It's got a double lined material here over the bust, so it does feel like it gives you a little bit of support, where it's kind of like, where it's got that slightly, it hasn't got much of a stretch to it, so it feels like it kind of holds you in a little bit on the boob area. Adjustable straps. The only thing about this is that it's got a slit on the right hand side, and I feel like most dresses usually have the slit on the left, and I feel like, to me, I usually, like if I'm taking a picture, I'll put my left leg forward, and when I was just taking a picture of this in the mirror, I kind of felt a little bit like, it felt weird, the slit being that on that side, but I think maybe that's just like a personal thing rather than actually a problem with the dress. Oh, and this one is $35.99. Okay, this next one I'm not too sure about. I love this kind of white bandeau top style, and I also love the kind of contrast between the white and the beige skirt. Almost looks like you're wearing a top and a skirt together, but I'm not sure about the way it finishes at the bottom. So it's kind of like a sort of like a puff ball style skirt. So it's got this lightweight puffy cotton material on top, and then underneath is like a stretchy material more similar to the top, and then it kind of meets together and gathers in at the bottom. So it sort of feels like it just finishes a little bit odd at the bottom, but obviously that is the style of the dress. Now I've seen this style before on other people, and I always think it looks really nice, but now I've got it on myself, just feels a little bit, yeah, just feels like it doesn't sit quite right. So I think that this might be a little bit of a love it or hate it one because of the style of it, but as far as like the neutral vibe of it, love that. Like I said, love the white top, love the neutral beige skirt. I've styled it with my Loewe bag and tan sandals for a very kind of casual dress down summer day look. Love how it looks styled like this. I did also try it on with my, like the kind of off-white kitten heels that I had on before, and I quite liked it like that, dressed up a little bit more, but I think personally, I think it just works slightly better dressed down. So yeah, I do like it. I just think, I don't know, I'm not quite sure about the way it finishes on the skirt, but let me know with this one what you think. Okay, this next dress is slightly more of a casual everyday summer dress, so I have just styled it like that again with tan sandals and a kind of summer bag to keep it that little bit more casual day-like. But I do also think that you could dress this up as occasion wear if you did style it maybe with like a white blazer and some white heels. I think that would make it a lot more dressy. So I feel like you could style this one both ways, but personally I think I would wear it more as a summer day dress. The only annoying thing about this is that it is a little bit too big for me. So it's got these elasticated straps. Most of the straps on the dresses are adjustable, but these are like elasticated, which just makes them feel like they're just not giving any support at all. I would definitely want to shorten them. I do think if you're any good with a needle and thread, you could probably just do a little stitch there, and that would give a lot more, it would just feel like it was given a lot more support than it does without it. Or you could obviously have it taken up properly. But as it is, for me, it just feels like it's a little bit loose around here, around the top. I could have sized down. I'm wearing this in a size small, and I think the extra small would have fitted better. But again, a cute little dress. I love the navy and white print. It feels comfortable and flowy. It just feels, it's like pretty, very easy. Again, a very easy throw on dress. And this one was also $29.99, which I think, again, a good price. I feel like this next dress is giving very kind of evening holiday vibes, or that's how I would personally wear it anyway. I think this on holiday of an evening, just with like a little clutch bag, gold, some nice gold statement earrings, or a chunky necklace, there's gold jewellery. It's super comfortable, so you could eat and drink as much as you like, and it's just draping. It's just really flowy, really comfortable. I love the one shoulder style of it. Obviously it's got like this one strap, and then it just hangs really nicely. The fabric is beautiful. It's got a slight kind of like crinkle finish to it, which makes it look more expensive than what it was. I think it was $32.99. So again, good price point. It looks more expensive than that. I just think, yeah, a really lovely, like for me, a lovely holiday evening dress. And I feel like it's got like a slightly kind of Grecian vibe to it. I've just realised quite a lot of the dresses that I've ordered are strappy dresses, so apologies if you're not a fan of a strappy dress, but I will make sure in my next occasion wear video I will do some more kind of like feature some more long sleeved or sleeved options. But saying that, I do remember looking on Zara, and I think a lot of them were more strappy styles. There weren't that many long sleeve options, so yeah, apologies for that. But anyway, next up, I feel like this is kind of like, for those of you that love like a little black dress, I feel like this is kind of like a spring summer alternative, like spring summer option for a little black dress. I just think just by adding the polka dots, it makes it just feel that little bit more spring summer-ish. So it's a similar style to, the green one. It's not in the linen blend, but it's a similar sort of style with the gathered side. It's got like the pleated detail on one side that makes it feel really flattering, gives a really nice sort of shape. And this one's got adjustable like straps on the back that you can kind of cinch it in. You can cross over and pull it in, so it really does cinch you in on your waist, and you can kind of really hitch it up as well, so it fits nicely around here. I'm wearing it in a size small. It was $35.99, so again, a good price point. Yeah, I like it, and I've styled it with the same little kind of off-white kitten heels, just to make it feel a little bit more spring summer. I think obviously you could style it with black heels, but I think the white to kind of match the polka dots just lifts it up a little bit. Okay, I feel like this one is definitely my least favourite so far. And actually I'm quite surprised because it looked so lovely on the website. I'm going to insert a picture of how it looked on the website. It kind of looked like a more of a maxi dress, whereas on me it's definitely a midi. And it looked like a really kind of like lovely beachy holiday evening vibe. Like there was just something so, I don't know, it just looked really nice, I thought. I think it was shot in like dark lighting maybe. Anyway, I thought it looked lovely, but now it's arrived on me, I just feel like it looks like I'm wearing kind of like a nightie or something. First of all, it's far too booby. You can adjust this little string part, you can kind of bring it together or further apart, but either way, it's just too booby for me. And yeah, it just looks a little bit like a nightie. And also the colour of it is it's almost got like a bluey white hint to it rather than like a warm creamy white, which I think would look nicer. It makes it look a little bit cheaper because it's got like a cool, almost like silvery bluey tint to it. So yeah, for me, I just don't know where I'd wear this. I think it's just not working on me. Again, I feel like this next one could be dressed up or dressed down, so I feel like you could wear this to the races if you dressed up with like some nice heels and maybe a fascinator. But equally, I think a nice summer's day dress with a basket bag and some sandals, you could dress this down as well. I love a broderie anglaise dress in spring summer. I just think the fabric is so pretty, And I think that this is just lovely. It looks more expensive than Zara. It looks, again, it's similar to the blue and white one. It's got that kind of Karen Millen vibe to it. A little bit more sophisticated than some of the other ones. It's a wrap over style at the front with a little collar, and then it's got a button detail down the front at the bottom. It is double lined as well, so not see-through, and it just cinches in really nicely on the waist as well. Oh, and it does also have pockets. Why do we love pockets on a dress? I don't know, but I don't know, it just looks quite cute with pockets, doesn't it? And I'm wearing this one in a size extra small, and it was £55, which again, I think is a good price for the quality of it. This next one is so pretty. I feel like this has got to be one of my favourite ones so far. I think there's just something so lovely about a blue and white print on a dress in summer. It makes it feel so summery, that blue and white print. Fabric is beautiful. It feels really comfortable and it fits really well. It's got a slit on the left hand side. Doesn't come up too high. It just feels like, again, like the perfect little slip dress. Fits nicely on the chest, and it isn't too low like some of them are. It doesn't feel like it goes too, kind of cuts too low. The only thing is with this is that the straps aren't adjustable on this one for some reason, and I feel like they could do with coming up a little. I could do with, like, especially because then you'd be able to see that little peep detail, whereas I feel like it's a little bit low, like they're a little bit long, sorry, so I feel like it kind of needs a little bit more, you know. And then the final dress is this little red midi maxi. I think it's supposed to be a maxi, but it definitely fits more of like a midi maxi on me. Just lengthwise, I think it could probably do with being either a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. Colour-wise, I love a little bit of red in spring summer, especially with a matching lip. I just think there's something very, like, I don't know, summery, holiday. I just think it works really well together. But I'm not 100% sure on this dress. First of all, the straps just feel a little bit, like it kind of has these straps that hook round and then down the side, like underneath the armpit, which I kind of guess works because it's backless, but it just feels a little bit awkward. And then obviously, like I said, lengthwise, it doesn't sit quite right. And then it's also got this like little ruched bit at the back here, but I feel like it's a little bit unnecessary. Like usually they put that ruched bit on the bottom to kind of like accentuate your bottom a little bit, but I feel like it's just a little bit high up and looks a little bit random. So I'm not 100% sure on this one. I think it's nice, but I don't know when or where I'd wear it. Maybe with flats on holiday of an evening again. I feel like we've kind of gone a little bit too like holiday summery vibes rather than occasion wear. So I will make sure my next occasion wear video is more kind of focused on proper occasion wear dresses. But anyway, I did say this was going to be a mix, didn't I, of like occasion wear and spring summer. So yeah, this is just in between. And this one was £45.99, and I'm wearing it in a size extra small. And that is everything for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, do remember to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Like I mentioned before, everything featured will be linked below in the description box in order of how I tried them on. If you've got any questions about any of the pieces, leave a comment and I will get back to you. And do let me know your favourite dress as well. I would love to know which dress you think was the nicest. If you have got any requests for any other places you'd like me to feature some occasion wear from, then do let me know if you've seen some really gorgeous occasion wear dresses that you would like me to try out. Leave a comment below and let me know. But that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye!